entire day today, but then Steph Curry went and did this. Performance of the night belonged to that man. Off to a slow start to the season? Not anymore. Warriors and Blazers, middle of the first. Look at Steph Curry. Look at him dance and finding the three. 21 points in the first for Steph. Second quarter now. It's Steph working on C.J. McCollum. That's up and good. 31 points at the half for Steph Curry. 3 of 7 from 3. 31 points, 10 of 8 from the field. Third quarter, Warriors are up 14, and it's Steph, and he's working the crossover. Step back, bang. Steph Curry with 40. Little over a minute left. Steph at 56, already a new career high. Just how high can he take it? Working around the screen. Unconscious range. That's 59 and counting for Steph Curry. Less than 15 seconds later. Draymond. Steph, bang, 62 points for Steph Curry. That's a new career high. 18 of 31 from the floor, 8 of 6 from 3, 18 of 19 from the line. Have a night, Steph Curry.
It's clear that some things have been frustrating you at the start of the season. So what were the things that have been marinating in your mind that helped him come out for a 21-point first quarter and then extending that to a 62-point record night?
Losing in the fashion that we were in the first 3 games was never a good feeling, but you got to take those lumps and learn from them. And I think I think I said on Friday we got to test our resiliency, and we obviously proved that tonight. We got a lot more work to do. It's more so just trying to get to that level that we expect, and to be able to get a chemistry and a kind of expectation of what it's going to take for us to win this year. And, we showed a lot of bright spots, obviously, tonight. Offensively, I saw the pictures and, the way that they were defending me a lot better. I was able to pick and choose my spots, obviously be aggressive from the start, and, shots fall. It was a pretty crazy night.
Part of this feel personal for you?
Cue the Jordan meme, right? I take all that personally. It's just an opportunity to kind of assert my will on the game early and try to create some energy and get off to the right foot. I think as crazy as it sounds after the game, all we really wanted to do was win the first quarter and take it from there. And obviously that's what we did. And continued momentum, and we got a winning spirit. We just got to figure out how to do it consistently. And against the good teams in the league, it's going to test us.
You so much feed off of the fans and that energy, and you seem to kind of ignite your own energy with your teammates. How was that? And was it kind of strange not to have a building full of people, cheering every shot that you hit?
It was different. I heard Coach talk about all 42 people in the stands, gave me a round of applause from leaving the last 30 seconds of the game. But more so, we just had a better energy to start the game where you can feed off of that. And in this league, that's all you really need. And, we have some talented guys that I think that we care, and we're trying to get to the level again that we want to be at. So when you have something to be excited about, you kind of feed off your own energy, and things start to go your way. So there is no. I was around when obviously when Clay scored 60, and there's a different environment, a different experience, and you understand what that's like. This was totally different, but I'll take it. Hey, why not?
If you do, you do. But do you feel like you need to hunt shots more like you did tonight than maybe you did the first few games?
It's more so just seeing how the defense is playing me and just trying to make the right decisions. Obviously, I think I got to shoot and I got to score, but how it could look different from night to night. So that's what I got to continue to understand. And being aggressive might not mean getting double-digit shots every quarter. It's kind of just, again, especially as we start to implement our offense and see those patterns, we can start to open up more space, and I can, affect the game that way. But I definitely have to be aggressive. I got to be decisive. And, tonight to start the game like that, I think it gave us all a big boost.
Do you feel like 62 points saved your legacy, or do you have 60 more games, as Seth said on Twitter?
That was my favorite tweet I saw before. So he knows how to keep it real for me. But there's nothing really needed to be said before tonight, and there's nothing I need to say afterward. It's just, like I said, I got a lot left in the tank, and just thankful to God that I'm healthy and able to be back out there playing and enjoying the game that I love, and surprising myself from time to time. So it's pretty awesome to kind of have a night like this, obviously get the win, and see where it goes from here.
Steph, you've had crazy highs, but it's been a rough year and change. What is it about your personality that lets you come out and be resilient and have nights like tonight after all that?
I don't get frazzled too easily, and very confident in who I am, and as a person, as a basketball player, and there's not going to be anything you can say about me or to me that's going to affect that. At the end of the day, that's how I got here, and I got a lot of people in my circle that understand what makes me tick and how much I enjoy this game, and all the different challenges that you get to experience, having been around 12 years plus. So it's going to be that kind of narrative from here on out, and I love it. I love everything about what this game offers, and the competitiveness and the fire, and I never run from it. So just excited to just be in that atmosphere where I get to play at the highest level and enjoy what I do.
Did you get a sense tonight when you were good, Mark?
Thank you, sir. Steph, ordinarily, if we saw you scored 62 points, we would think you hit a gazillion threes. But tonight it was like a lot of downhill, a lot of attacking the rim. Was that something you saw in the matchups? What motivated this approach to 62?
Just being decisive. I saw, whether it was pick and roll or getting off the ball, kind of slowed down a little bit, and knew that if we got to the right, our spacing on Friday was not great, and we looked at some film and understood how to get to the right positions on the floor for everybody to have room to work. And I got to those spots in the first quarter, and it was just, I was feeling good. I obviously had good energy and was able to get downhill and get to the bucket, and that softens the defense up a little bit, and then you can start to get some transition threes, or obviously got to hit some tough ones from time to time, but it's just a matter of taking what the defense gave me in the first quarter and getting a good flow from there. So definitely helped, honestly, to play the same team twice and make the adjustments. It was really like a playoff type vibe where you can watch the film, know that they probably weren't going to make too many adjustments because it worked on Friday, and we had to answer.
Hey, Steph, Colin with Cron 4. Have you talked to Klay Thompson at all tonight? I saw he tweeted at you about joining the Elite 60-point club.
No, I haven't talked to him yet. I'll call him on the way home, but I appreciated the tweet. I've been chasing to get in that club, since he did it. So, it takes one to know one, so I appreciate it.
Just one more follow-up about him, but what has your communication been like with him over the last couple games? Obviously, some ups and downs. I know that he wishes he could be there. Have you talked to him at all just in the last week? Has he had any advice or input for the team at all?
We all exchanged texts, and he sent us all a dope message before our first game on the East Coast last week, and obviously, want him to be around. I think he hopefully be here soon and be a part of the fold and start his rehab process. But he brings such a great energy to the room, and we miss it. So looking forward to having him around.
Criticism doesn't get to you, but you're obviously very perceptive. You know what's said and all the people that are talking. So as you go through a game like this, have you figured out over time why so many people are so critical of your game, seemingly constantly, no matter what you do?
I mean, you have guys and fans and teams and all across the board, whoever you root for, whatever player, whatever team. It's kind of where the league is right now. It's you got to take the good with the bad in terms of when you have a 5-year stretch like we had, and obviously I don't have the track record before 2014-15. That's kind of the normal, top of the league kind of status or whatnot, and kind of taking the league by storm. All that stuff is just a part of the fold, and the great ones always, again, are confident who they are, and no matter what's said, and no matter what, it's that what have you done for me lately type of vibe. It doesn't affect us or me in that respect. So when you win and when you kind of sustain that, you're always going to have a target on your back, and you're going to try to poke holes, and that's part of the business. I can't answer any better than that. It's just, I like being talked about because there's expectations.
Steph, what was the scene in the locker room post-game? Draymond said it was pretty fun with Steve and James and
Yeah, I took the Rook shine tonight. He had his first double-double, and Coach gave him a pump fake. Thought he was getting a game ball, and I think he showed his hands, and then he's like, "Nah, I'm just playing. We got to give it to the guy that scored 60." So, yeah, a good fun moment. Actually, yeah, I was over there cheering. I thought he was really going to give it to him, and I was going to try to get a replacement or something, but I got to take that one home.
Draymond had one tonight, but what did he give you elsewhere, pretty much everywhere else?
Take Draymond's defensive highlight reel tonight, and that's a clinic on how you affect a game on that end of the floor. It's a master class on just being in the right place at the right time, seeing things two steps ahead, being vocal, helping everybody be attached and on a string, and we don't just say what we say about him defensively. He actually proves it and shows it time and time again. It was flawless in terms of how he can impact the game without scoring a bunch of points.
Hi, Steph. Steve area. I want to take advantage of your hoodie, and after a game like tonight, how do you celebrate? And does it include, since you do have the Luka Fiasco daydreaming hoodie, does it include special food and liquor?
That was really good. Nah, time with my wife tonight. We got a game tomorrow, so that's why I was kind of late getting here. Got recovery, got to turn around and play the Kings tomorrow. But I'll definitely listen to his album on the way home in the car for sure.
Let's do one more. I gotta get somebody. Last one.
How do you handle Eagles' criticism to your advantage?
It's no different than how I approach every game. It's just kind of an extra little fire, but it's a long season, and a lot of things can happen, and we have a lot to focus on as a team to get to where we want to be as a unit and competing, night in, night out. So that's all you got to really focus on, and we're about that life right now.
Great, thank you.